everyone. This is Lisa. And Lisa, I mean, your journey has come full circle. Would you mind just telling us a little bit about what you were dealing with and how you were able to complete the program and the success that you had and kind of what happened after that?
I would love to share that. Thank you, Dr. Jade. I found that my health was declining due to personal food decisions that I was making and long hours over several years in my work life. And I finally came to the realization that something had to change when I was diagnosed with diabetes. At that time, I was on a low blood pressure medication, low dose, and insulin. During that time, I was interacting with patients who were also on multiple medications, and they were letting me know that they weren't feeling any better, and I knew I did not want that path. So I started to do some research, and I found Sunny's masterclass on Facebook, and I was intrigued. So I attended the master class, and through that, I finally felt the confidence that something could change and that I had the power to take charge of my health and implement those changes. And that was really big for me. I signed up and implemented the changes. I really thought dairy and grains were going to be the deal breaker. I really didn't know, could I truly give those up with as long as I had been eating them? But I followed the plan. I believed that it could happen, and I did it. And my taste buds changed. I could see that my cravings reduced, the food noise reduced, and I felt like a new person. I truly felt that that momentum of feeling better kept me going and saying, I can do this as a lifestyle change. At that time, I was charting my metrics, such as my blood pressure, my weight, my oxygen, just so I would have data when I would visit with my PCP about my medications. And by doing that, they would be reduced. And then I finally was taken off those two medications, which was really a joyful day for me. I have not been perfect on the program, especially around the time when a family member passed away. But I always know that getting back on track only takes one decision on one day. And I know I can't be perfect, but I know that I can be the best that I can be showing up every day. The things that I truly feel contributed to my success was my coach, Ashley. She was always supportive by helping me troubleshoot any barriers that I had, as well as she was the first one to celebrate all my wins. And that was life changing. It really was. I also had the support of my family and friends too. And I also did a lot of mass meal prepping so that always in the refrigerator, I had a protein and vegetables ready to go. During that time, I had a 45-minute commute to work. And so I left in the morning with three meals and three snacks so that I could stay compliant during the day. And the other thing I also loved was just all the cookbooks and recipes. I love to try new things. And so, still to this day, I'm working through more and more of the recipes. It gives me some variety and makes me feel like I'm not eating the same thing over and over again. But I always can go back to having those protein and vegetables in the refrigerator and ready to go.
And
And
you're a
okay,
nurse, right?
I'm sorry.
You're a nurse.
Yes, I am a nurse, and this whole process has just been so special because I was able to become a coach with Health Elevated, and I'm now able to help and share with other people who were where I was and show them the hope that they can achieve their goals also.
Well, that's definitely a full circle moment that you start off as a patient and now you're helping others do the same of what you were able to do. And I'm just curious, as a nurse, as someone who has been, your whole career has been the Western medicine system, what would you say is the biggest difference that you noticed from how you were being treated in the Western medicine model versus what you did and you experienced through really finding the root cause and working on the problems that were found?
That truly was the game changer. When I was diagnosed with diabetes, really my only options were medication. And then I did meet with a dietitian, but the meal plan changes were not that different. I didn't see much change even with implementing what was recommended. It really took taking inflammatory foods out of my diet, looking at my gut, and truly analyzing the dysbiosis that was there. And I just feel those things are not looked into at the depth that they are in functional medicine to truly see that you can heal from the inside out and have those changes be more permanent than just staying on medications and managing the symptoms. It was interesting as I provided the data to my PCP. She didn't ask a lot of questions about what I was doing and just encouraged me to continue making my lifestyle changes. So I wish she would have been more curious because I would have loved to have shared what I was truly doing. And the fact that my metrics and my blood work changed so substantially, I just wish traditional medicine would be more interested in what true nutritional and movement and lifestyle changes can do to your health metrics.
Yeah, because you can't argue with numbers, can you?
Exactly.
And if you were to give yourself, if you were to tell me your percentage of improvement, 0 to 100%, how much would you say you improved while doing all this?
I have to say, I improved 100%. My sleep improved. I had more energy to exercise and move. My gut issues ceased to occur. Just my whole outlook, my whole hope that I could live a longer life and have a quality of life was huge.
And what have your friends and family said about your progress?
Oh, they have all been interested and encouraging. I always love the chances that I get to share with them. My husband has been extremely supportive and eats a lot of the same way that I do. And that has
I think we lost you for a little bit. You were talking about your husband and how supportive he was.
Yes, I'm sorry if I faded out. Yes, my husband has been very supportive through this whole process. He eats basically the same meal plan that I do, which has been a big factor in not having to make multiple meals. There are times that other family members in the house will eat other things, and I just don't feel the need to join. I always have some type of something that I can eat that will make me feel good, but not feel that I'm missing out on any celebration or any fun event that we do. I always can find something that's compliant to how I would like to eat.
That's great. And what would you say to that person, especially to that other healthcare person like you who may be skeptical, they may not quite get it or understand, but they're in the same boat maybe that you were in. What would you say to that person now that you've seen so much improvement and you've seen your life change? What would you say to that person?
I would say go for it. It has truly made a difference in my life. It's an investment in your own health. And you will, if you put the time, the energy, the commitment into it, it is fun to see the changes little by little that then stack on top of each other. And you think, wow, I set that goal and I met it. Okay, let me set another one and see how I meet that. So the momentum that builds and just making that commitment that I want things to be different, and it was worth the time, the money that I paid. It was worth every bit of it to feel like I do now.
Well, that's fantastic. And I'm so thrilled for you. And of course, we love having you help other people with us now. So I'm just so thrilled that you saw the results and now you're helping others. I mean, what a way to give back. So thank you for spending some time with us. I know this is going to help someone. So thank you again for your time and for your effort in helping others reach their goals as well.
Thank you, Dr. Jade.
Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.